Right. In lesson 1, we have a section on grammar, qawaid, and this is covering mu'annath wa mudhakkar, the two words for grammatical feminine and grammatical masculine. Mu'annath, feminine, mudhakkar, masculine. You know that nouns and adjectives in Arabic always carry gender, either mudhakkar or mu'annath. It's useful to distinguish between two categories of nouns in Arabic, those that refer to human beings and those that refer to non-humans. The gender of human nouns, such as ustad and sahab, including proper nouns such as Maha and Muhammad, follow the gender of the person. So in other words, we have two types of nouns, human and non-human. If it's a human, adjectives follow the gender of the noun. In the category of inanimate objects, each noun has its own gender, which does not change. Remember, there is no neutral, non-gender word for it in Arabic. You must use huwa or hiya, depending on the gender of the noun you are referring to. It is important to pay attention to the gender of nouns because the gender of adjectives, pronouns, and, as we will see soon, verbs that refer to them must agree in gender, whether in phrases such as al-adab al-Inglizi, in which both the noun and adjective are mudhakkar, or in sentences such as walidti Falastiniya, my mother is Palestinian, in which both use mu'annath. Thus, it's helpful to think about non-human nouns as either huwa or hiya, because this association reinforces the grammatical agreement of the noun and will help your grammatical accuracy when you speak and write. In Unit 6 of Alif Ba, you learned that the letter ta marbuta almost always indicates feminine gender. The symbol is related to the letter ta and is pronounced as ta in possessive phrases, such as Medinat, New York, the city of Chicago. You could also say genitive phrases, if you're familiar with case. In other cases, ta marbuta is not pronounced, but the fatha that always precedes it is, as in ana masriya. So, even though we have a ta marbuta here, the T is very often not pronounced as a T. We will discuss possessive phrases in Lesson 3. In the meantime, pay attention to the pronunciation of ta marbuta in the phrases and sentences you learn. Okay. This section is about a certain type of adjective which is called a nisba adjective. The word nisba in grammar refers to a type of adjective form from nouns by adding the suffix e. So in other words, you can take a noun and transform it into an adjective just by adding e. So we have e for mudhakkar and iya for mu'annath. These adjectives generally indicate origin or affiliation, especially in reference to a place. You have learned several of these already. So, qahwa Turkiya is Turkish coffee. Qahwa Amrikiya. So the noun is Amrika, America, but we've transformed it into an adjective by adding iya, Amrikiya. So, and we make it feminine with the iya suffix because qahwa has a ta marbuta. It's feminine. Ustadi Masri. This ustad is masculine. It has a suffix here which is not related to any adjective. It's actually a pronominal suffix. In other words, you're saying my professor, or the professor of me, is Egyptian. This is the adjective. Masri. Ustadi Masri. My professor is Egyptian. Walidti Falastiniya. This word is walide, which means mother. When you put a suffix on walide, the ta marbuta transforms into a t, becoming walidti. My mother is Falastiniya. My mother is Palestinian. And the last one, khubz Arabi. Khubz is a masculine noun. And if we're going to modify it with an adjective, we give it just the e suffix. So this is Arabic bread, khubz Arabi. Notice that adjectives follow the noun that they modify. Most languages actually do that. English is exceptional. In formal Arabic, the shadda of the nisba ending e is clearly pronounced. But in spoken Arabic, it is not normally pronounced in the masculine. So in other words, let's look here. Al-Ustadh Masriya. Al-Ustadh Masri. Okay, so that emphatic doubling of the last E is not commonly held out in the dialect. And in the feminine, Al-Ustadha Masriya. There's no distinction between formal and informal for the feminine. This just applies to the masculine. Al-Ustadh Suri. Al-Ustadh Suri. The professor is Syrian. Al-Ustadh Lubnani. Lubnani. In fact, the accent actually shifts between the formal and the informal. Lubnani would be informal. Al-Ustadh Maghribi. That's informal, sorry. If we say formal, Al-Ustadh Maghribi. And notice it's got actually, what is it? I can't really tell if it's tanween or shadda. I guess it's just shadda. My digital copy is not very clear. Many family names come from nisba adjectives and refer to the original hometown of the family. Examples include al-Masri, referring to Cairo, and al-Baghdadi, or al-Baghdadi, and al-Fasi, someone from Fez, Morocco. Nisbas are usually formed from nouns referring to a place or institution, such as university, library, or house. A few professions are also expressed with nisbas, such as mekaniki or sa'ati. Sa'ati. Watch repairer, from the word sa'a, watch, sa'at, plural form of watch. To form a nisba adjective from a place noun, follow these steps. Remove the tamarbuta or the definite article, and final aleph mamduda, or if it ends in a ya aleph from the place name. So like Italia ends in ya aleph. So they're saying if you want to know how to form the nisba, you got to remove the ya aleph, and you get Italian. 2, add the appropriate nisba ending either e or iya. So Amrika ends in that aleph mamduda. We remove the aleph, and we get Amriki, Amrikiya. Maktaba, in this case we remove the tamarbuta, and we get Maktabi, Maktabiya. Al-Urdan has a definite article. So if we want to say someone is Jordanian, we have to remove that article, and we get Urdani, Urdaniya. Now your turn. Practice forming nisbas with Franza, Mexique, Mauritania, and Al-Qahira.